a short tutorial on how to build a pyrolyzing cook stove. These are standard pots that you'll buy in the market, and this is a standard wok from the market also. You've got a 17 centimeter pot with a 15 centimeter diameter pot that fits inside, so that it's below the level of the top of the pot. We need the lid to the large 17 centimeter pot. It will fit on top of that. Then this 11 centimeter pot will form a chimney to go on top, and then we'll fit on top of that will fit this wok, which will fit neatly on top of there, and we'll put legs in from these aluminium rods with some threaded rod in the center, and that's what we'll do. We take the larger 17 centimeter diameter pot, and we mark from the bottom 3 centimeters. Then we carry that line around the pot. So next we mark the bottom of the pot in this case roughly 13 centimeter side triangle, and then mark that where it comes on the edge of the pot. We mark 2 centimeters on either side of the mark, so you've got a 4 centimeter gap, and then we taper that down like that, and actually we'll taper that into the middle. Same here, we taper that into the middle. These will make the 3 feet. We'll bend these out and they'll form the 3 feet of the stove. And now we have to cut this whole section out with an angle grinder. Don't have to bend these out. Okay, now we hammer these legs flat. Okay, now we're going to bend the feet. All right. So the next thing you have to do this is the lid to the 17 centimeter can. We have to cut a circle so that fits, so this fits in the center of there. So first you have to mark it. You have to trim the bottom of this pot. Just trim it. So now this should fit into here. Okay, so then you tap these tabs out. Okay, so there's a lid in our chimney that sits on top of there. Now we need to cut a hole in this large wok so that can fit over there. So first you find the center. Five and a quarter. Like that. I think what I did last time was to tuck this up. So I think we'll cut a smaller circle in the center and then make small tabs. Cut a circle like that. And then make tabs that fold like that. Yeah, and that should fit on like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. So this is the firebox. So we need to put 6 10mm breathing holes in the bottom of this container. So we put a ring around. It's fortunately it's 18 inches, so we can go 3, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, first we have to punch them. Okay, so the theory is that you stack this full of wood, and there's actually insufficient air for it to really just burn violently. And so when you put it inside this shield, you get there's an air gap at the bottom here. So the air enters through here, is preheated by this gap between once the fire gets going, and you light the fire on top. We stack this full of wood, you light the fire on top, and the fire on top heats the wood below, and as the wood heats, it gives off what they call producer gas, which is wood gas, which is a high temperature combustibility. And so what happens then is, as this gas comes slowly up from this inside container, it mixes with this pre-warmed air. It needs air, the gas, to combust. So it mixes with this pre-warmed air that comes up in the gap between the two containers, and combusts in this gap between these two, the lid and the thing there, and it forms like a gas burner. And so what you get then is a really interesting looking and actually a spiraling flame that comes around. You'll see when we light it, it comes around inside. This then fits on the top, and this simply shields the cooking pot from wind and helps to contain the heat, so that you lose very little heat by shielding within this. This comes from the rocket stove principle. Now what we have to do is to make legs for this rocket stove shield, and the idea is then we have three legs that come down like that and protrude through this top walk to a gap of 2.5 centimeters inside that will do with this threaded rod, and then the cooking pot will sit inside there on top of those 3 rods, which gives you a 2.5 centimeter gap all the way around, at least around your cooking pot, depending on the, of course, on the shape and size of your cooking pot. But ideally, you'd have a cooking pot which is just a little less the size of this, and then you're wasting very little heat. So then we have to determine exactly where to put these legs. I cut the threaded rod, where it then has to come, just measure 2.5 centimeters from here. There's 2.5 centimeters there, then this comes through the hole and protrudes like that. From there to the ground. Camphor. Camphor, I think, mixed with a little bit of naphthalene. To the flame. Push the fire out for a minute. I'll put this on another pot on. Flames normally much redder. It's a gas. So that's about, oh that's good, it's about the end of the fire. So what's that? That took also 20 minutes.
The second one.
Yeah. So that's basically it.